Welcome to my channel. I'm your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Mwisa. This is about poverty in the Nzoia nation. The introduction to this can be found at that link. I'm talking about the counties of Nzoia nation, and I've selected crops and poverty. Today I want to talk about Nzoia County. Now, despite the fact that Nzoia County is among the granaries of Kenya in matters of maize production, it is also ranked among the poor of the country's counties. And you can see it at that introductory link of my YouTube. Look at the typical abridged farmers' maize value chain in Nzoia. Start with the green maize. Of course, there are stages before the green maize. Then the stacks in the field. Then the maize cobs from the stacks. Then the maize is shelled, and it is then now put into the sun to dry. It's put into the sacks and sold to the cereals board. So the short or typical value chain is harvesting, drying, threshing, and selling to the cereals. So the maize farmer really depends on the cereals board in matters pricing. And at the cereals board, the farmer is at the whims of the monopoly of the board, which is thought to be controlled by cartels. The prices of the boards rarely make the farmer break even, and therefore the farmer is always complaining. Listen to him.
Thank you for earning 1 million plus. This is what remember, on the way to our head is Shule. I know they're in Australia. They are in the United States of America. Wakulima hao wanashuku nyinyi kwamba nyinyi ndio kateli wakubwa. Huo ndio ukweli wa mambo. Huyu mnyama anaitwa kateli ni nani ambaye nyinyi hamwezi kumtaja? Ukifika huko ati kuna kateli anakula serikali. Ukifika huko kuna kateli anayekula cereal. Kwani huyu kateli ni mbwa mwitu? Tunaiba hapa Kiswahili kizuri, Kiingereza kizuri, lakini hakuna inakuishia sanduku ya deni. Ulikwambia wewe ndio kuzungumza sana. Zungumza mahindi leo. Mahindi ilitoka kwa Mexico. Ilikuwa ya nani? Mmekuja hapa kututanganya. Mmekuja hapa kutuweka sisi merikoroyo. Maneno ya 2022 watu wetu nakuwa hapa ritaro kama usike. Sisi tuko na kutabu ya kutosha. Hii watu mnaoona namna hii sasa. Mahindi ndani ya sito, mahindi ndani ya sindio, mahindi sasa tayari kwa shamba, na mnakuja tu kutuchekelea shamba.
Yes, the farmers complain with the politicians, in this case the Senate. They think it's politicians who are the cartels, and they are the ones making them poor through the pricing mechanism. Yes, look, the MPs demand answers in a row over low prices of maize. 2,300 per bag of 90 kgs. In Bungoma, maize average yield 8 bags per acre. The average production of a bag 2017, 2,150. And therefore that means that for a farmer to be profitable, the price of a bag should be more than 3,000 or minimum 3,000 for farming to be lucrative. That's not happening. At an average of 14 bags an acre and the price of 2,300 per bag, 1 acre fetches a farmer 32,200 gross profit, which is on 2,100 net profit annually. You can see therefore why farmers are poor. Tekemeo Institute, Egerton University, did all the calculations in Kakamega and found profit per bag 410, and the bag has taken 1 year, or it's maize produced only once in a year. So that's why farmers are poor. Here are the pricing. You can go through them. The pricing here, the plowing will take total 10,000. First plowing, second plowing, farm leasing. The planting will be harrowing, planting and all that. The total of planting will be 15,800, contact top tracing, emergency spraying after that, insecticides and all that. Total 15,800. Add on the 10,000 we have already seen. That coming about 25,000. Then harvesting, cutting, stocks, harvesting, transport, threshing bags and all that, come to 9,000. 9,050 in this case. So the total of producing 15 bags is 34,850. And therefore, if the 15 bags at the 2,300, it just it equals 34,500. So for the farmer to be profitable, the price of 2,300 is not enough. The price of 3,200 will be the minimum for a farmer to be profitable. And therefore you can see, because of the pricing, the farmers are poor and they remain poor. And the politicians, a funny lot, listen to them.
Serikali ya Kenya haikutumia ushuru wa mwananchi kujenga maghala ya cereals board kusaidia mkulima wa nchi jirani. Wanakuja gorogoro moja sasa Bungoma ni shilingi 9. Kwa sababu mkulima hana pa kupeleka chakula chake.
It is very unfortunate that you can claim that we cannot find market for our produce, yet for the maize from Mexico, it is being bought here at 3,600. Then you buy for the farmers at 2,300.
Our politicians, a funny lot, as I said. You see, when they are in the government or the government side, they do not make the appropriate rules or help to the farmers. When they are out of the government side, like in opposition, they cry foul. We saw a veteran politician, Weta, as the farmers called him. Murkomen, you saw him, the farmers also mentioned them in their cry for foul. Opportunists, one will call them. So now we are asking, what alternative for the farmer? Look, this is the traditional route. The farmer plants maize, dries them, sells them to the cereals board. That's the best route that they know. or they have been taught, call it whatever. But there are other avenues. Yes, maize can be consumed as direct food. Of course, we do that. Maize can also be feed. We can do flour even at the farm level, and the flour can, rather than go to buy ugali, we can do our own, therefore save. Breakfast cereals, what we call kamahalange in Nzoia land. We can produce kamahalange and market them as breakfast cereals. We can do brews, and the remnants of brew is raised for feed. From the cobs, we can do feed, we can do pre-wet, we can do manure. We could also sell green maize rather than letting to dry. And the stalks, whether from green maize or dried maize, can again be used in pre-wet manure. We can do maize just for fodder. And the flour that we have made, we can make blended flour. These avenues are not well exploited. Why doesn't Nzoia have, let's say, a breakfast cereals business? Why don't we get maize cobs fodder production? I captured this. These are my maize stocks. I mean maize cobs. And maize cobs. So maize cobs can make fodder. So the farmer, apart from selling maize, can also sell the fodder. Alongside fodder, there are the maize stalks, which can also make the same. I have been in Nzoia, I've been in Bungoma. I have seen these commodities going to waste. I have seen maize stalks, even some burned in the field for the next planting. Some cases, positive cases that I've had. You see, grains retailing at 1,300 per bag, and therefore in fear of further drops, some maize farmers were selling green maize stalks at 30,000 per acre for fodder, for silage. So you can brand maize for silage. Green maize, here is a farmer who is minting money by selling green maize. You see, 150,000 Kenya shillings from 1 acre of green maize. And reflect to what we said, 410, 32,000 dried maize in an acre, compare that year. 70,000 from an acre selling green maize. And some products, yes, from corn starch, corn oil, corn syrup, cattle feed pellets. Yes, we know cornflakes. We can also have our own kamahalange, breakfast cereals, not yet developed. Corn silk, you know, those feather-like things in the corn, that it has herbal uses. There's corn silk tea. We have not even, we even don't know that. Starch, oil, sorbitol that is used in the manufacture of toothpaste. These are products that can come from maize. And back to my lyrics.
Asante Maulana, kuibariki Kenya ing'ara, tena kulomba rutuba, kijani
kibichi umasikia. Oh, nchi zangu, naomba mnisikilize. Ujasiriamali wa kilimo, mbona tupuuze? Hata wataalamu wa kilimo pia wameshangaa. Pande zote juu hadi chini, nchi nzima imebarikiwa. Oh, Bomet, Garissa na Narok, imarisha ufugaji wenu. Kisumu, Mabera, Turkana, twapenda samaki wenu. Tena samaki, mabaki ya samaki, mwaweza zalisha wewe. Siaya, Nyamira, Bungoma, Kakamega na Nzoia yenu. Tena mabaki yaliwa msitupe, mwaweza tengeza mbolea. Twende Machakos, Busia na Nyeri, Mimbi na mtama kwa wingi. Tena Turkana na Mimbi na mtama, uje mvinyo tuburudike. Kilimo biashara iwe mzuri, kujenga uchumi wetu. Kenya ni nchi tajiri, mbona wananchi maskini? Ujasiriamali wa kilimo tumeupuuza kwa nini? Kenya kilimo biashara, kishaumaliza umaskini. Kenya kilimo biashara, kisha tutaweza jaji. Tutaweza jaji. Oh, Kiambu, Tharaka Nithi, kahawa yenu. Mwaweza zindua mafuta yenye hata mbolea. Nairobi tujikaze, kwenye biashara. Nakuru na Meru, Mang'wa na mboga tukuze. Murang'a na West Pokot, na mito yenu. Upande matunda mengi kushinda Israeli. Kenya ni nchi tajiri, mbona wananchi maskini? Ujasiriamali wa kilimo tumeupuuza kwa nini? Kenya kilimo biashara, kishaumaliza umaskini. Kenya kilimo biashara, kisha tutaweza jaji. We are poor because we pass on opportunities repeatedly. Tutaweza umaskini. Tutaweza jaji. Tutaweza jaji.
So what are we saying? That we need entrepreneurship. We cannot keep doing the same thing repeatedly and expect different results. We cannot expect to come out of poverty when we are doing maize the same way we did it many years ago. We are doing it now, and we've seen that if we depend on just selling the maize to the cereals boards, we've no control over the prices, and we have so many other items, byproducts going to waste. Both the farmer and the professionals, retirees, we need to start investing in non-traditional methods of doing maize. Yes, if you enjoyed it, please like it, share it, subscribe. If you feel like supporting our research to produce and share with you more information, visit our website www.mukmi.co.ke and support us. Now, watch out for Busia, Bungoma, Kakamega, and Vihiga. They are next online. Thank you. Have an entrepreneurship day, won't you?